Y'all, every time that we think that we've heard the last of the insanity going on between Remy and Papoose, something even crazier pops up. And this time it looks like we're about to see the messiest custody battle ever over their daughter Reminisce, because Papoose is determined to have full custody of that baby. Now everybody knows that things have been tense between Remy and Papoose for a minute now, and Remy even made some DV allegations against Papoose, claiming that not only did Remy cheat, but she also exposed their daughter to her affair partner. But y'all, it gets worse, because the streets are now claiming that since he exposed her for cheating on him, she has allegedly abandoned their daughter, leaving him to raise her all on her own. So what on earth is going on between these two, and is Papoose really asking for full custody in his divorce filing? Let's break it down. Okay, so for more than 10 whole years, Remy Ma and Papoose were celebrating as one of hip-hop's strongest and most resilient couples. Their love was the kind that people wrote songs about, a story of devotion, patience, and unwavering commitment. In a world where fame often destroys relationships, they survived an 8-year prison sentence, public scrutiny, and the pressures of the music industry, all while presenting a united front. Papo, in particular, was held as the gold standard of loyalty, the kind of man who defied the stereotype of hip-hop relationships being short-lived and filled with drama, no son not with pep. But in recent years, their seemingly unbreakable bond has been shattered by scandal, accusations of infidelity, explosive arguments, and even allegations of DV have turned their once inspiring love story into a messy public feud. So how do we even get here? How did two people who seem to be so deeply in love reach a point where they're throwing accusations at each other all over social media? Well, let's take a deep dive into the rise and fall of Remy Ma and Papoose relationship, from their early romance to their shocking allegations that have left fans questioning everything that they thought they knew. Before we get into the love story, let's talk about Remy Ma as an artist. She wasn't just another female rapper, she was a force and hip-hop miss. Any upborn Remy Smith. On May 30th, 1980, in the Bronx, New York, Remy grew up in an environment filled with struggle. She witnessed drug addiction firsthand within her family and was forced to mature very quickly, often stepping into a parental role for her younger siblings. But one thing about Remy, she was tough. She had a natural talent for rhyming and quickly gained attention in the battle rap scene. Her big break came when legendary rapper Big Pun discovered her and took her under his wing. But after his death, Fat Joe continued her mentorship, making her a key member of his Terrorist Squad crew. Now Remy's career skyrocketed when she appeared on the smash hit Lean Back Way back in 2004. With her razor-sharp delivery and confident flow, she proved that she could hold her own in the male-dominated industry. In her 2006 album, There's Something About Remy, based on a true story, showcased her lyrical ability and storytelling skills. But just as she was poised to take over the industry, her life took an unexpected turn. In 2007, dispute over money, it turned violent when Remy shot a woman named Makita Barnes Joseph, whom she accused of stealing $3,000. The incident led to an 8 years prison sentence, cutting her career short just as she was gaining momentum. But while Minia assumed her career and her love life would be over, one man refused to leave her side, and his name was P.A.K.A. Shamal Mackey, better known as P-Poo, who also was a rising rapper from Brooklyn. Born on March 5, 1978, he has earned respect in the underground rap scene with his intricate wordplay and street-conscious lyrics. Though he never really achieved mainstream superstardom, Papoose was widely recognized as a lyricist with mixtapes that showcase his raw talent. But his most defining trait was his loyalty to Remy. Remy Ma met in the early 2000s and hit it off immediately. They connected over their love for hip-hop, but it was deeper than music. Papo admired Remy's strength, ambition, and fearlessness. So when she was sentenced to prison in 2008, Papoose made a bold decision. He proposed. They were supposed to get married in prison that same year, but the wedding was canceled after Papoose was accused of trying to sneak in a skeleton key that could have been used for escape. But despite the setback, he remained dedicated to Remy, visiting her regularly and advocating for her release. For years, Papoose stood by his woman, in a rare sight in the industry where men have often moved on the moment things get tough. But when Remy was finally released in 2014, he was right there waiting for her. After her release, she and Papoose wasted no time embracing the life that they had to put on hold. They officially got married and began appearing on Love and Hip Hop New York, where they became fan favorites. While most couples on the show were dealing with toxic breakups and cheating scandals and public humiliations, Remy and Papoose stood out as a solid, loving couple, and fans admired Papoose's unwavering support for Remy, and their relationship was often used as an example of black love at its finest. Their love story seemed even more complete when in 2008 they welcomed their daughter Remy Mackenzie Also known as the Golden Child, everything seemed perfect. But behind the scenes, cracks were beginning to form, and in 2023 rumors started swirling that Remy Ma was cheating on Pap with battle rapper Ease of the Block Captain, while Remy and Pap, who had always presented themselves as a strong couple, fans began to notice that they were spending less and less time together publicly, and the rumors reached a boiling point when the rattle rapper Jay Gotti called out Easy the Block Captain in a live rap battle.
Every interview, he showed his admiration and tell the world how he think his woman the greatest. Hell, you been in prison for 6 years.
Remy, who was also present at the event, nervously laughed it off, but the damage was done shortly after reports surfaced that Papoose had physically attacked Ease backstage, supposedly over the alleged affair, but Ease denied it, and he tried to put on a bold face. He accused fans of being messy, saying, "Y'all want something bad to happen to me, so bad of course. It's the same hating men and females, but y'all should get the story straight before y'all speak." In another tweet, he said, "I'm not mad about rumors, I'm not mad about false stories, because being the person that I am, I understand. But when I see people like happy it was possibility, something happened to me is unacceptable. And now I give two Fs about nobody, we not friends, and I finally get it." He finally asked Papoose to come out and clear the air, saying, "Real men do real things right. Papio Bull, clear these rumors up before I do having an affair with the man's wife, and then asking the man to come out and defend you is top-tier clown behavior, and it's easy to why Pap would have popped him like he did." But at the time, Remy also denied that Papoose popped Easy, saying, "I'd like to apologize to everyone that was disappointed tonight because we couldn't get 3 full rounds from all the opponents I tried, and can y'all please stop with Easy and Pap lies? There's no place like Chrome right back at it. See y'all in August." Then things got even messier because by 2024, Ree and Papo's relationship had completely unraveled, and they could no longer pretend that things were going on fine. In a shocking turn of events, Remy accused Papoose of cheating on her with the world champion boxer Clarissa Shields. She even leaked alleged text messages between them, implying that Papoose was never as faithful as he claimed to be. She also claimed that he had threatened to leak annoying pictures of her and tapes, saying, "Papoose, you dummy, hey Miss Shields, he took your advice, but not before I screenshot me convo. Oh, and he was getting me arrested, the woman that never effed off on him in 17 years, while plotting with one of his chicks to try to destroy me, the same woman that could have been used my platform to expose you. I got all your pics and messages from chicks while I was away. And he was holding me down, Cyborg." He about to say he wrote my rhymes. Imagine that, and if anything intimate leaks about me, it was him, cause he threatened that too. Well, she also denied that she had cheated on him at all, insisting that she had been faithful the whole time. She wrote past Shield, "I'm a one boyfriend woman, the same way I was a one husband been woman, and I'm a good woman at that age. Why my offers won't just go, oh, and he's never going to buy you anything cause he thinks he's the prize, he a taker not a giver, plus I'm the one with the bag. Please stop playing with me, cause I'm not the enemy you want. I'm not even mad, actually, I'm very happy. And that's why your boyfriend is mad. Oh, and I know you said you feel stupid, but you look stupid too." Papoose fired back, accusing Remy of being the real cheater and claiming that he had been trying to divorce her for years. In a since-deleted post, he called her a narcissist and suggested that she had been manipulating the public perception of their marriage. He wrote, "Sad to say that Remy is a narcissist. She chose to cheat repeatedly. Now that I finally moved on, she's playing me. I have requested a divorce numerous times. She read the cloud chase on social media, then handle this like civilized adults. I did not want to do the social media foolishness for the sake of my 6-year-old baby. She has to go to school. As you can see, I remain quiet through it all." He continued, "I will never get anyone arrested. Once again, you're lying that can easily be verified. You are the one who play with the police, lying about history that unfolded in front of the world. Is pathetic, falsifying text messages that you claim are from over a decade ago just to create a false narrative and justify cheating is narcissistic behavior." Then came the most serious allegation. Remy accused Papoose of physically attacking her during an argument. Reports even resurfaced that police had been called to their home. She said, "Papoose, so you forgot the pool never got finished being remodeled because you were attacking me in the garage, and the workers called the cops to get you off me. I ain't added." Is next is the audio and video keep lying. It was at this moment that Papoose decided to finally clap back, admitting for the first time that Remy had cheated on him with Easy the Block Captain. even though she knew that he and Iez were actually friends. Not just that, but he claimed that she even put their affair over their 6-year-old daughter, saying that she spent Christmas curled up with Easy, abandoning their daughter. He also admitted to knock it out Easy, the BL captain, saying, "Well, I was at home with my daughter last Christmas. This is where Remy was now that I finally moved on." She's angry and making up lies. Narcissist. "I told her we could divorce like adults. She refuses to do that because I wouldn't lie and say I didn't knock this chump out. I still got the messages of her begging me to lie about the knockout, but who cares? He didn't throw one punch back. Super soft. Last time I saw this, he was in a fetal position. Everybody saw it. I knocked him out, and Remy M woke him up, and Remy Ma woke him up and went home with him for 4 days. I went home with my daughter. As you can see, she couldn't wait to lie about it again, shaking my head." A narcissist. "I didn't even knock him out because he slept with my wife. I knocked him out because he shook my hand and then slept with my wife." However, Remy denied the allegations of abandoning their daughter on Christmas, saying, "All you do is lie that you looking okay in the background. Regardless of what, I'm with my baby on any important day. You have a bad gambling problem. I tried to press me for money to have a smooth divorce." She also accused him of deliberately delaying their divorce by refusing to sign the papers. She said, "I've been asking you to leave, and it less quietly divorced for years now. But you said this is the only way you leaving is with the public blow-up. You know I'm at the social media type, and you use that same way you use the morals I have due to my upbringing on so-called gangster girl image against me. Yeah." Y'all, at this point, we can all agree that the marriage is over and done with, and for years Remy and Pap were held up as proof that the true love could survive anything. However, their public fallout raises deeper questions about relationships in the hip-hop industry and how many hip-hop relationships from Jay-Z and Beyonce to Set and Cardi B have faced infidelity, scandals. The pressure of fame, power dynamics, and constant public scrutiny make it difficult for even the strongest couples to survive. But what makes Remy and Papo's breakup particularly painful is that they were seen as the exception to the rule, and Pap was supposed to be the one who never cheated, and Remy was supposed to be the ride or die who never portrayed her man. Papo may continue focusing on his career, but his image as his perfect husband has been shattered. Meanwhile, Remy will likely push forward in music and business, but she may never fully escape the shadow of his scandal. But wait, there's definitely more. Y'all remember how Papo tried to claim that Remy abandoned their on Christmas to spin with her boo thing, but word in the streets is that he is now claiming that Remy doesn't even see their daughter as often as she led her fans to believe on social media. Allegedly, he has been spreading rumors about how she's been prioritizing her new relationship over her daughter, even though there are rumors of her new man cheating on her already. Wardner Streets is that he is allegedly amending his divorce filing to include sole custody of their daughter because he believes that she is going to be better off with him instead of Remy. Y'all, this is extra messy. But do y'all believe Papo's allegations about Remy not being a good mom, or do you think that he's trying to use their child to score cheap points against her? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and then check out this next video.